tablespoon of, this is canola oil. Then we're also going to add a tablespoon of butter. Oh, got a good splatter on that one. We get that melted down, and then we're going to put in about half of an onion. It depends on your onion. If it's a little onion, maybe use the whole thing. This onion, here's the other half, give you an idea of, it's almost a large onion, so about half of a large. And we're going to sweat that down. Now I'm going to add some ginger paste. That's a teaspoon. And then we're going to add some garlic, about 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic. Now we're going to put in this is about 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds of chicken. This is boneless chicken leg meat. You can use breast meat, chicken thigh meat, whatever you want. I went with this one to get a little bit of the fat into it. Then we're going to add 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. We get that mixed in. Once that tomato paste melts down, we're going to add the spices. Okay, we've got that tomato paste mixed in pretty good. Now we're going to add an Indian spice, and it's called garam masala. This is not spicy. Now, one thing to note, people sometimes, especially North American people, will hear Indian food and think it's all spicy. Not all the dishes are spicy. And when you're making them from scratch, you can actually control the spice level. For example, we've got a little chili powder here. It's half a teaspoon. We just want a little bit of spice in there, but you don't have to put it. And then we've got some cumin. We're going to add that in, give it some smokiness. And then we've got a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to give that a stir. Get it all mixed up. So just because it's Indian food, it'll be very flavorful because they use some very strong spices, but spices are not always hot spices. They're just robust and flavorful. And the potency of it is really dependent on the quantity of it, how much you put in. So it doesn't have to be maybe what you experienced in a restaurant or buying it, eating it somewhere else where it was prepared to that person's liking that may have wanted either the robust herbs and spices or they wanted the hot spices and chilies in it. Doesn't have to be that way. So don't be afraid to cook Indian food at home to control the spice level of the food. Okay? There. Oh, this is smelling really good. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. I'm getting the aromas of that cumin and that garam masala. Mmm. Now, garam masala basically is just a combination of herbs and seasonings. I think it, let's see, if that jar tells me what it has in it. Includes coriander, black pepper, cumin, cardamom, and cinnamon. And I'm getting those robust aromas. Smells really good. So we want to cook this for about 5 minutes. Whoops, and a piece of chicken went rogue. Let these herbs and spices meld together with that tomato sauce. Now, in the long version of making this recipe, you would actually make a marinade of spices and marinate this overnight, the chicken. We're doing the short, easy version. There we go. Now, we're going to add some heavy cream. And this will give it the rich, luxurious color and seasoned juices that will be excellent served over rice. And this is butter chicken, Indian butter chicken. Although, quite frankly, there's not very much butter in it. I suppose you could add more if you wanted it more buttery. But butter is basically fat, and so is this heavy cream. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, we're supposed to let that simmer about 10 minutes. Make sure the chicken gets done. We'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes of simmering. I'm going to give it a stir. We're going to turn down the heat a little bit more. And we're going to let it simmer right there for about 4 more minutes. Okay, it's done. We're going to give it a little stir. Turn off the burner. And we're just serving it over long grain rice. You can use naan bread. You can use whatever kind of rice you like best. We tend to always have long grain rice on hand because we use it in a lot of recipes. Very versatile. There we go. There's chicken, butter chicken from India. Now we're going to add a little bit of green onion just to give it some color contrast. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let's give it a taste. Okay, here's our butter chicken, our Indian cuisine. We're going to give it the first taste. We haven't tried it yet. See how it goes. Oh, that was really good. Really flavorful. Get some chicken in there. Mmm. Mmm. Creamy and rich and very savory. The cumin and the garam masala. You can really taste the strong flavors in those seasonings. It's not overpowering. It's really delicious. Mm. Really hot too. I'm glad I used the chicken leg meat, or if you can't get that, use boneless chicken thighs. Mm, this is really good. 9 out of 10. Recommend this one. This is really good. Mm. All right, good down. That's what's for dinner. Boy, let me tell you. Lunch, too. Really, once you get laid out, it doesn't take very long to prepare. The prep time was probably about 10 minutes. The cook time was about 10 minutes. You can put together, talk about a 30-minute meal, less than 30 minutes, I think, start to finish. You have all the ingredients, you can put this together. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy a new format, a little more discussion, a little more explanation. Try to cut down on the prep part of it, and make it more worth your while. Let us know. Leave us a comment. Give us feedback. Please click like on the video. It helps us with YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day.